The Intuit Dome, the home of the Los Angeles Clippers, and the 2026 NBA All-Star festivities.
Dome after this.
Well, they are getting underway. But we start our show today, friends, with an all-time great Clipper, one of the greatest point guards that the game has ever seen, calling it a career. 12-time All-Star Chris Paul has announced his retirement after 21 seasons in the NBA. He ends his career second all-time in assists and steals behind John Stockton, and he said that this is it. This is what he posted on social media. He said, while this chapter of being an NBA player is done, the game of basketball, it will forever be ingrained in my DNA and part of my life, playing basketball for a living. It's been an unbelievable blessing that also came with lots of responsibility, and I embraced it all. To my teammates, coaches, staff, executives, and most of all, he says, to my family, I can't begin to thank you enough. But the good news is I'll now have much more time to start. As we welcome you inside our Los Angeles studio, Tim McMahon, Danny Green, Kendrick Perkins, and Mr. Mark Spears, our Hall of Famer. You covered Chris Paul closely for so very much of his career. He is a dear friend of ours here at ESPN.
Future
teammate on the show. I hope so. But what stands out to you most when you look at Chris Paul's career?
Well, I first met him at Carmelo Anthony's basketball camp in 2004, and I was like, dang, he's little.
Did you tell him that?
Maybe not. But I'm like, I don't know if I could see this. And then he ends up just having this extraordinary career. He didn't have Steph Curry shooting or great shooting. He didn't have LeBron size or athleticism. But for him to be, they say he's 6 feet. I think he's 5'10". For him to do what he's done for that long, absolutely incredible. He announced it today while he was giving away shoes in Compton to some people. And I'm also hearing, in terms of, could he be a surprise visitor Sunday? I don't know if he wants to be in the Intuit Dome anyway after what happened, but he's supposed to be at a place with his a tournament with his daughter this weekend unless Adam Silver changes his mind.
Well, I imagine that if he did decide to show up at Intuit Dome, Danny, the crowd, the Clippers faithful, the fans, despite the disappointing way I think that things ended, would be so very glad to see Chris Paul.
Yeah, and he deserves it. And as a former player, I kind of hate this for him. Whenever we see one of our all-time greats not get the farewell tour that they deserve, it kind of leaves a stink with me. So I didn't like that it happened this way, but I'm sure there's some positive. He gets to spend more time with his family. Yeah. Again, heart over height. He's one of the guys that came in as a small guard. Playing 20 years is unbelievable. And last year, played all 82 games and started. Unbelievable achievement, but I said I just don't like this for him the way it's happened.
It almost don't seem right, like almost catching me eating a salad. It just don't seem right? And again, I go back to Chris Paul to almost, you know, we're talking about 2001, competing in AAU basketball from being McDonald's All-Americans together, you know, in that 2003 class. And, you know, when I think of Chris Paul, I think of him as a top 10 point guard of all time. That's number one. But when you talk about a guy and you want to put a name by him, I put the word culture, right? The word culture. Every franchise since he's been drafted that he's touched, he's helped, like, take their organization to a whole different standard.
Agreed.
From the Pelicans to the Clippers to
San Antonio,
OKC. Like,
Rockets.
He's the true definition of the word culture, along with being the top 10 greatest point guard of all time.
And yeah, I'll use a different dining metaphor. This is like a five-star meal, but the dessert was nasty,
Didn't
right?
go right.
For him to go out this way the last year in what he was hoping would be a storybook ending, that's a shame. But it doesn't tarnish his legacy.
Right.
It ruins the relationship with the Clippers long term. But it does not tarnish the legacy of a guy who never won a championship, but was an ultimate winner. And like Perk said, everywhere he went, you can look at the numbers. They got dramatically better. And you look at San Antonio, you look at Oklahoma City, his impact on those young teams is going to last for a long time.
But it take you into another conversation, right? 10 years ago, an all-time great that walked away, that was ready to retire and announced that this was going to be his last year. There's no way that the league is going to let him go out like this, which, like, rung a bell to me that goes to show that we're in 2026 now, meaning that teams are moving. Vets don't matter.
Yeah.
Like, and that's a shame because now teams would rather go with youth than an experienced vet. Like, do you know to have, like, for a team like Minnesota, do you know what Chris Paul could do for them right now with the West being wide open?
Well, I will say, I mean, there are so many could-have, would-have, should-haves, but sitting here today, I was able to see Chris Paul recently, and he seems like he is in such a good place. And I just want to say one quick thing about Chris Paul. He is an incredible basketball player, but his next chapter, I think, is going to be incredibly exciting because when he was sitting here with us on NBA Countdown, he came in early and he put on the headset to make sure that he was just as prepared for this show as he was for anything in his life. And so whatever it is that CP is up to next, I have no doubt that it is going to be something that all of us are going to be very excited to see. But let's not move on from the basketball too quick because he's easily one of the best to do it. So we thought we'd run back some top plays. Top 3 for CP3. At number 3, we're going back to 2006. This is his second season in the league. This is the Pelicans days. I know you said he was a little small.
Said he couldn't jump, huh?
Hey!
You got the athleticism
They need
right
to
there.
retire his jersey, too.
Jump in standard definition.
Retire his jersey,
Number
Joe.
2. Sorry, Dwight Howard. This was a first-round playoff game in 2008.
Young lady.
Nice little circus shot he's got here. Again, this is over Tim Duncan.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was rocking that series. That was unbelievable.
I think that you really got to put it well. Maybe not won a championship, but ultimate winner, Chris Paul. And then Danny with apology.
Yeah, this is. I knew this was going to be up here.
Game 7.
It was like, how'd you let him get to his right hand?
First round. Danny knows the rest.
But you didn't
He pushed
let.
off. He pushed off.
You didn't let. You didn't have a choice.
I didn't have a chance. He's fast. He's
Your
fast.
bow-legged ass couldn't shuffle the
Well, CP played the most seasons of any point guard. Let's go from Chris Paul to the guy who's played the most seasons ever, sticking in L.A., LeBron James. He got the All-Star party started a little bit early last night against the Dallas Mavericks.
Get low, kid. Get on the knees.
The knees at 41 still doing it. Look out below. Lobs it up for Jackson Hayes.
Slam dunk contest.
A couple possessions later here, LeBron. He's really added that three-point shooting to his game over the course of his career, DG.
Yeah, he was showing it last night. Getting that transition 3-ball, strutting it, making him call timeout, letting the crowd know he still got it right before the All-Star break.
It looks like he's having fun, Perk. And then LeBron again drives, still got it, and one, plus a foul.
Watch the chest bump over here, though. Look, gap up, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Jumping ahead to the third quarter here, LeBron on the fast break, spins, finishes through traffic.
Doing that for 50 years. Can't stop it.
He's still leading the league in transition point?
Probably.
Still getting out on the break.
41
Yep.
years old.
LeBron only needs one more rebound to get the triple-double.
Austin?
Oh, come on, Austin. Come on. He knows it. Reeves apologizes. He's still got an opportunity to do it. And this time,
Get out the way,
everyone, Austin Reeves
With
is
the
the
fist bump.
happiest man in this building.
Jackson Hayes gets his hands back.
The Lakers get the win. LeBron James gets the triple-double. And now he's the oldest player in NBA history with the triple-double. And this is starting to become something we're saying a lot. He's the oldest player with a 40-point game, oldest with a 30, a 10-assist game. And in his eyes, age is only really enhancing his game. I mean, he is a wine connoisseur after all. Here he is after making a history.
It's not like my game. My game is not going anywhere.